All right, so now we're going to look at the natural exponential function. So this is just an exponential function, so power of x, and now our base is e, so it's about that 2.7 value. Same properties as an exponential function. Domain is all reals, range is greater than 0, y-intercept of 0, 1, horizontal asymptote of y equals 0. I also see that it's monotonic increasing. And if I wanted to go in and label some points, well, when my x value is 1, my y value is going to be e. So that's going to be about 2.7. So my scale is terrible here. If that's 1, there's 2. 2.7 is going to be about here. So that means that the 1 value would actually be somewhere over there. So my exact value is e, the approximate value 2.78. E squared is going to be approximately 2.7 squared. When x is negative 1, so let's try and make this, well, I'm going to have e to the negative 1, which I know, of course, is 1 over e. All right, let's keep going. So let's think about evaluating this. E to the negative 2, I know that's 1 over e squared. That's going to be approximately, so let's go over here, and then let's work that out. So 1 divided by, my e to the x is down here, so 1 divided by e squared. And then if I want my approximation, I'm going to say Control Enter and get about 0.135. Square root of e cubed. Well, I'm not going to take my time to type in square root values. Oops. Instead, I'm going to say that that's the same as e raised to the 3/2. And then to get my decimal approximation, Control Enter, 4.48. Okay. Natural exponential function, same as before. Vertical stretch, horizontal translation, vertical translation. Here's my e to the x graph. So when x is 1, my y value is about 2.7. E to the x plus 3, well, I'm just going to take my graph and move it 3 to the left. That's what I'll do down here. I'm going to go 3 left. Here, of course, I'm going to go 3 up. On here, I'm going to reflect across the y-axis. Of course, this is the same as 1 over e to the x or 1 over e to the x. So this is a way of me seeing decay. So let's go ahead and graph that one. So I'm going to have my point here mirror. This is going to stay the same. I have another point over here that's going to mirror. That's at about 2, so just beyond. So I'll look something like this. That's going to be e to the negative x. Negative e to the x, that's going to reflect across the x-axis. So I'll leave you to graph those. You can check them on your calculator.